What up, folks? It's Holy Joe Rock and Roll coming to you live and definitely unscripted here on the grounds of Auschwitz, the Nazi death camp, about 61 clicks southwest of Krakow. Just did the walking tour. It's until 3 o'clock you have to go by a tour guide. After 3 p.m. you can just walk around if you want. And quite informative. A lot of the things you might have seen on Schindler's List you see here. Obviously there's something important about Auschwitz. There's actually 3 camps of Auschwitz. Auschwitz I, which was a former army camp, Polish army base, which was converted by the Nazis into originally a political prisoner camp for Polish people. Most of them were not Jews. Auschwitz II, which is known as Birkenau. This was the camp that you basically see on Schindler's List, the movie. That's where crematorias were, and that camp was built by actually slave labor, by Jewish labor. The prisoners built that camp, Auschwitz II. Auschwitz III is the former company called IG Farben, now known as BASF, for all of you guys keeping score. BASF, the company that doesn't make a lot of things but makes a lot of things that you use better, is the I guess the descendant of the IG Farben company. So Auschwitz III was actually a camp built to convert coal, because this is a very intensive coal mining area, into synthetic fuel for the Nazi war machine. So just a few tips. For the tour, get here early. English tours are the most abundant. There's tours all the time, but they're also available in other languages. Some places you cannot take photographs, some places you cannot take flash photographs, but it's enough to experience it. And this is not my first time here. I'm here as a tour guide for other people, but it's definitely, anybody who doubts that the Holocaust existed, you should come and see. I know you might think it's a sick thing, like, why do I want to go to a death camp, a Nazi death camp? Well, you know, obviously some people come to remember, some people come just to be informed, and some people come to kind of understand how did it happen, and where did it happen, and who was actually involved in it. And it was the Nazis, the German Nazis, that handled this, and surprisingly efficient in a few number of Germans that were actually here. Most of the, let's say, the Kappas, which are known as conspirators, collaborators, were prisoners themselves. Most of them, obviously, because most of the prisoners here were Jewish, most of the collaborators, the Kappas, were Jews. And they enforced the law. Nazi guards tried to keep their distance because they were afraid of getting fleas, ticks, and typhoid from the prisoners, who were obviously malnourished, underfed, and sick. So, Holy Joe Rock and Roll on a somber note, a rainy day, a horrible day, but actually a very, very poignant day here on the grounds of Auschwitz. Until next time.